Are you a W-2 income earner that is owing at the end of the tax year and aren't sure why? Or are you a W-2 income earner who's receiving an enormous refund and you dare to question why? Let's talk about your W-4 withholding form. The W-4 withholding form is a form that you fill out with your employer, usually when you get hired, but you can really update it at any time. This W-4 withholding form tells your employer how much to withhold from each paycheck based on what you have indicated on the form. If you fill out the form incorrectly, it's possible that your employer might not hold back enough tax, thus leading you to owing at the end of the year. It's also possible that you might fill it out in a way that is incorrectly that allows for your employer to aggressively withhold tax, thus leading to a really large refund at the end of the year. This is why it's so crucial that when filling out your W-4 form, you fill it out just right. You see, you really want the IRS to only withhold what's absolutely necessary so that when you arrive at year end, tax time, you kind of even out. Right? You kind of true up because a really large refund essentially means you gave the IRS an interest-free loan. And owing the IRS at the end of the year could create penalties for not prepaying your tax throughout the year. Let's talk about what I mean by paying as you go throughout the year. What does that even mean? The way the Internal Revenue Code works, the US tax system, is that you have to pay as you earn. That means that as you go earning income, you're supposed to remit income tax. Whether you're a W-2 that is paying with each paycheck, or whether you're a self-employed individual that's making quarterly estimated tax payments, you are supposed to pay tax as you earn the income. As a result, if you don't do this, the IRS can and will charge you estimated tax payment penalties that they embed within your tax due each year. Now, usually when you fill out your W-4 correctly, you can set it and forget it, but there are life changes that might happen that might cause you to consider changing your W-4. Things like marriage or divorce, having children, dependents, taking on a side hustle, getting another job. All of these different life situations could cause your withholding to be different, be required, I should say, to be different. And as a result, you should think about changing your W-4 with your employer. Now, I want to talk about one more scenario that I experience very often every single tax season for the last 10 years. Sometimes a taxpayer, a W-2 employee, might have the correct W-4 setup. However, they still end up owing at the end of the year, and their sole source of income was this W-2. How does that happen? Sometimes there are instances in which this employee may have received a bonus or commissions. And when the employer paid this bonus or commission, they did not withhold at the higher bonus or commission taxable rate. As a result, the employer did not withhold enough tax from the taxpayer to send to the IRS, and now the taxpayer is paying the additional tax on their bonus or commission at year end. You see, the reason why your employer withholds more when these activities happen is because usually you will owe more tax when you receive this type of income because it usually bumps you into a different tax bracket. It's important to know that as a CPA, I am here for my clients. They're able to contact me throughout the year to send me their W-4, to send me their pay stub, to make sure that they're withholding enough tax. And I hope you have that same relationship with your CPA too. Hit the like button, subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on LinkedIn, Instagram, and Facebook at Accounting to Scale. Until the next video, your favorite CPA, Tiffany Gonzalez.